Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another, well, technically, my first ever story time. If you do not know, I had a story time on my main channel that you guys can still go check out. It's still up. But this is my first ever story time on Evil Spirit Reactions because, you know what? Realize I don't have much videos going on here. So, you know what? Let's just talk. Well, I actually have a story for today. So this story is going to date all the way back to 7th grade. Now, mind you, it's been a while since I've been in 7th grade, but I remember this story so vividly because it's such a mind-boggling story, alright? So, you know, it's around, like, I want to say January. And, you know, like, everybody just got off winter break. Everybody's still kind of like, you know, not really in the school mood. They're kind of more like, man, I just got an Xbox for Christmas. Man, I just got a PS4 for Christmas. Dude, I just got myself a Nintendo Switch for Christmas. Whatever, right? So, the kids, you know, like, we didn't really care. We weren't really paying attention, like, school stuff, you know. Now, here's where the story gets a little bit more crazy. Now, we had a ELA teacher. For this video, I'm just going to call her Miss ELA. Now, Miss ELA, you know, a lot of kids liked her, a lot of kids didn't. I personally didn't care for her. But this, like, story made me not like her as much. So, you know, like, she had, like, a bunch of problems. And, like, as in problems, I mean, like, there's nothing wrong with her, but, like, a lot of people didn't like her for a bunch of reasons. That's, like, what I'm meaning. There's no, like, mental problems or anything. So, we're in class. Now, mind you, we're just off winter break. It's like probably like a week or two. So, we're still kind of a tiny bit in that funk of, God, I don't want to be here. I'd rather be at home playing what I got for Christmas. And for me, I was like, I don't really care what we're doing in class, to be honest. And, you know, I think Miss ELA realized that. But didn't care. Because obviously, you don't care. You're like, alright, well, I know you guys have fun and stuff, but we gotta learn now. We gotta learn. But, anyways. So, we listen to her talk, and, you know, we're like, whatever, Miss ELA. Well, one day, you know, we had notes for our homework about a book. Oops, my bad about the mic, man. My bad. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. Not normally. So she was like, okay, class, where is your homework? A lot of us didn't do our homework, which, I mean, you might be thinking, oh, well, evil spirit, you should have done your homework. I didn't do my homework because, you know, I didn't care. I didn't really care. And she was like, how many of you kids did do your homework? Only, like, I think 2 kids raised their hand. Now, you might be thinking, sitting here, like, that's horrible. And it was horrible that only 2 kids did their assignments. Well, I guess having enough of this, she goes to, she's like, alright, everybody stay here. I guess, like, she went to, like, she went to her computer for a second, typed up something, like, not, like, she didn't stay there too long, but then she went to the copy room. Now, you know, if a teacher goes to the copy room, she is printing off something. Now, in my mind, I really didn't pay too much attention. I thought, like, maybe, like, I kind of seen her go out there, and I was like, oh, she's probably going to the copy room, probably going to pick up, like, you know, sentences. Because, mind you, it couldn't have been that bad, you know. I mean, yeah, we should have done our notes, but, you know, that bad grade's going to penalize us enough. Well, she comes back, and she's like, class, I had enough. Because it wasn't the first time this happened. This happened multiple times. And a lot of us didn't even get punished for it. This is the first time we really got punished for this. She says, class, pull out your pencils. And she goes by each one of the kids' desks that did not do their notes. It put this big packet, and it went onto the table, onto our desk. And we look at it. There is 10 paragraphs. Now, for a minute there, I thought we just had to read it. I was like, oh, we just had to read it. Duh. She walks up to the front. She's like, class, I had enough of this tomfoolery. Now, mind you, this is her first year teaching, so a lot of us didn't really know her previous. She didn't really live where we lived for a while, you know. Suffice to say, this was her last year for another reason, which I'm not going to talk about. But she sits down. She goes over here and she's like, class, I had enough. Honestly, I had enough. And now we were kind of like, oh gosh, we're going to have to write these paragraphs like maybe 2 times or something, which, God, there was a lot. I don't remember how many words there were. Gosh, they had to be over like 200, 500 words on there, probably. I don't know. But she says, you guys are going to write me 100 paragraphs. You're going to take those 10 paragraphs that you have on those papers and you're going to write them 10 times. Now, you might be thinking, holy crap, did I do it? No, I did not. I will just spoil that right now for everybody on the open. I did not write 100 paragraphs because I thought that was the stupidest thing ever. That was the worst punishment she could have given the kids. Now, mind you, she was also the volleyball coach, which, I mean, that doesn't have really much to do with the story. But she says, you are going to write these 100 times. And if you don't, somebody will, and that somebody won't be me, it will be you. And instead of writing it 100 times, it'll be 200 times, then 300 times, then 400 times, then 500 times. Every week you do not do it. And we were like, oh my God. We were all like, no way, this is real. This has to be fake. And the class before that got that punishment. And the class after us got that punishment. And it was like, oh my gosh, dude. Whoa, hold on now. I don't wanna be like rude or anything. But Miss ELA, what the crap? Now, mind you, I had tutoring after school at this time. And she would walk in there sometimes. And she would be like, you guys get it done? A lot of us didn't do it. And she was like, well, hopefully get it done by the end of the week, or I'm gonna have to give you another 100. And yeah, I don't think you guys want that. No, we did not. We didn't want the first 100, to be honest. So, at the end of the day, what did I learn from that? Miss ELA was not a good was not very nice. Okay, I guess I should say that. Now, one thing I will say about this story, I guess, like, a little, like, at the end of the day, you got, like, study time, and then after that, I had tutoring, like, certain days of the week, and I was like, man, I'm not enjoying this. Like, I will do all my other homework, but I would never do hers. Now, you might be thinking, Evil Spirit, if you had tutoring, and, like, this was before even that, if you had tutoring, why didn't they force you to do the ELA stuff? Simple answer to that. A few weeks between, like, the breaks and stuff, they won't have it. They will say, we'll worry about that later. We'll worry about that later down the line. Now, another thing about that is, I'll just bring this up as well. We had, like, little books, and I don't remember what I wrote in the little book, but I know it's something on the line of, I got 100 paragraphs for not writing the simplest of notes. I don't know, like, I honestly don't know which is crazier. The fact that she gave us 100 notes for not writing the papers, or the fact she had it, I think she had it planned. I don't know, like, she was going to do that to, like, just one kid or to multiple. I don't know. It was honestly, like, very stressful as well, because after that, I had to go to summer school, which, obviously, that tanked my grade. She gave, I think that was, like, very early February, all the way to May. That had to be, like what? That's 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5, 6, 7, like, that has to be, like, over 1,000 paragraphs we had to write. Craziness, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you, guys. I'm just gonna keep saying guys. But, I'm joking. I want to just say, if you learn anything from me, that don't be stupid like me, because I was obviously an idiot for not at least doing my notes. But I will defend myself and say that I should not have had to write 100 freaking notes. 100 paragraphs. Now, mind you, a lot of these were huge paragraphs. I'm meaning like a full-on chapter of Harry Potter's worth. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm joking. It wasn't that big, but it was like a full-on huge paragraph. And they were like all over, like, I will not do this in this class, because if I do this in this class, I will get killed and I will be shot, and I should just accept my fate after that. Obviously, I'm being a little bit more kind of woo out there, but I'm really being serious and just saying that if you guys ever have like a teacher like that, please let me know down in the comments. I hope I'm the only one. I don't want my pain to go out to everybody else, but everybody else in my school, like, after that year, she got fired or she quit or whatever, but she's gone. I never had to worry about it ever again. It was just 1 year, and that 1 year was pretty bad. So, but yeah, thank you all for watching. If you like this video, if you want to hear more stories, please let me know down in the comments. And I'll see you guys next time. Oh yeah, by the way, gameplay throughout this entire video was on my Evil Spirit Gaming channel, so go check that out. Okay, but for real, thanks for watching. See you guys later. Subscribe for more. Bye.